Today on Finding California Birds, we're going to be looking at 5 reasons to use the eBird.org website. eBird.org is a website that's run by the Cornell Lab of Ornithology. It's my absolute favorite website. It helps researchers collect data about birds, and you get to be a citizen scientist and help them to understand patterns of bird behavior. To get started, you create a free account and it will keep track of your data from there. This first tab is the Submit page, and it allows you to submit checklists. But you can also do this through the eBird app, and it's very simple and very friendly. So we're going to do that in the next video. There are 2 more pages that we're going to look at today, and that is the Explore page and the My eBird page. So let's start with the My eBird page. Reason number 1 that you should be using eBird.org is that it will keep track of all of your bird lists for you. All you have to do is click on Complete Checklists, and it will keep track of every checklist you've ever submitted. So you can go back at any time and you can take a look at a particular checklist. It will show you the date and the time and where you were. It'll give you a map of the route that you walked. It'll keep track of all of the species that you saw and any photos that you submitted of those species. Reason number 2 that you should be using eBird.org is that it will automatically organize your checklist data. It will keep track of all of the species that you have seen over your entire life. It defaults to your county, but I like to keep track of it by state, so I will just say California. And it keeps my yearly totals, so you can see I've seen 170 species this year to date, and it'll show me my previous year-end totals and what the totals were for previous Septembers. You can see I don't usually do much birding in September, and this goes back for as long as you've been using the app. Then if you take a look at the Explore tab, you'll see reason number 3 why you should be using eBird.org, and that is to explore hotspots. You can use the Explore Hotspots option to find where the birds are in any location worldwide. So this is really good if you're a new birder and you don't know where to go to look for birds in your area, or also if you're taking a trip to an area that you've never been birding before and you want to know where the birds are in that area. So let's pretend that I'm taking a trip out to the Salton Sea. And I can go into the National Wildlife Refuge, Unit 1. It gives me a map. It shows me where it is. It also will give you directions so that you can get there. And I'm going to view the details at that particular spot. So it will show me the most common birds that are seen in that area and when they were seen and by whom. And I can go into these particular checklists if I want to see exactly what was seen on August 30th. And it shows me how many species have been seen in total for all time at that place, what was last seen, what was first seen, high counts. You can go into bar charts that'll show you for different times of year what you're most likely to see. There's all kinds of useful information here which will help get you started finding new birds. Also on the Explore tab is the Target Species Generator. This feature is option number 4 why you should be using the eBird.org app. This will generate for you the list of birds that you are most likely to see that you haven't already seen and are not on your checklists. So I am now in Orange County, so I'm going to type in Orange County. And I'm interested in birds that I can see in September because that's what month it is right now when I'm recording this. and I want to add it to my California list, and I want it to be for my year list for 2020. So I say click target species, and it brings up a list of the birds that I'm most likely to see in Orange County that I don't already have on my California 2020 list. How amazing is that? Now let's say I don't know what a house wren is, or I don't know what they look like or how to find them. So I can actually click on house wren right here, and it takes me into the identification section on the eBird website, which will show me what a house wren looks like and tell me how to find them. Now let's say I know what a house wren is, but I don't know where to find one. I can come over here on the map option, and it will bring up the map showing me where people have reported seeing house wrens throughout all of Orange County. And I can click on any one of these places. The red ones are birding hotspots. The blue ones are just, other areas like people's houses and things. And I can say, okay, well, I'm going to take a trip to Aurora Park, which is in Orange. And I have a good chance of seeing that house wren because this person just saw one there on September 4th. How amazing is that? The fifth and final reason that you should be using eBird.org is because of these yard totals. So let's say you're not really a person who likes to get out and go find birds in parks. You've got other things to do when you're in the park. But you like to watch the birds at your house and your yard at your feeders. So you could actually register a location as your yard. And then you submit checklists to your yard. And it will keep track of all of the birds that you see at your house. So this is a bonus reason for using eBird.org, and that is it keeps track of birders and how you compare with other birders in your area. And it does this by taking all of the checklist data, and it automatically will include you in the list. So it ranks the top 100 eBirders in your county. Oh look, I'm 99. I just barely made the top 100. But it keeps track of this data, and throughout the year they have contests where they will take people that submit checklists for every day of the month, and they will put them into these contests where you can win really cool things like bird scopes and binoculars and all kinds of stuff. So that's a bonus reason, but it's really fun, and it all kind of does it automatically, which is really neat. So I hope you've enjoyed this tour of the eBird.org website, and you see all the amazing things that it can do for you to help you organize your birding and your bird lists. Well, that's it. We hope you've enjoyed watching 5 reasons to use the eBird.org website. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and hit the subscribe button down below. Thank you for watching.